Come on, man. I figured out a way to make our love stay together forever. Nothing's gonna tear us apart. A bond between two souls tied together. Gaffer power. He is a writer, producer, director, actor, musician, photographer, cinematographer, fighter, but most of all a lover. It's Hillbilly Terry. She skated into my heart as a cousin and ended up as a kissing cousin. We are cousins in love. I repeat, we are cousins in love, but we're only cousins in love.
Japanese boy?
Hello? Hello? This is Professor Wang. I repeat, if you can hear me, type a message below. Can you hear me? Like I stated earlier, I am broadcasting live from a secret remote location. I am turning you on. My long-frequency, deep-penetrating sound ejector is opening up the portal. We are both coming in for the Wang Macabre.
A certain chick lies underground. She cannot rest until she is found. She's been dead and sort of blue. I'll tell you why and you'll be in too. Midnight and she sighs, here to reply with chemical.
Welcome to the world of Shockfest. I am your host, Jeffrey Macabre, Festival Director and Guide for weekly updates, information, tools, and resources for the filmmaker, enthusiast, and fans of the absurd. Where you are the show every week. Let the Wang Macabre Radio Hour commence. How's everybody doing? Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Today is a special day because we have a town meeting for very shitty reasons. That's okay. We're going to have some fun. Hey, Pablo Vergara. Good to see you, man. Morbid here, representing for the film Necro Murder. That's exciting. Congratulations, by the way, on the announcement last week. Hey, Jin Wills. Lol to you, too. Christopher Maggard. Good to see you, Chris. Thank you for joining us today, guys. Today's a very important day. I'll be keeping you posted about that in just a minute. I want to say hi to all of you. Michael Pickle. Good to see you, Michael. Timothy Arnwine, Leonard Steinman, Michael Bergen. Michael, your dedication knows no bounds. Thanks for joining us, even while you're driving. Don't die. That's for me. All right. Hey, Destiny, it's good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Michael Pickle, as always. Sunny Mahal. Sunny Mahal from the Mahal Empire. Good to see you, sir. We have some exciting updates and a lot to talk about today. Kind of an interesting day. If you're in Los Angeles, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Diana Woody. Good to see you, Diana. Thanks for tuning in. Eric Wilford, from the writer of Cold Blows the Wind. Thanks so much for joining us. Luke St. Germain. Pleasure as always. I got your email, by the way, Luke. Thank you so much. Earl Martin from Mr. Mops. Whew, it's a big day today. Michael McCurdy. Let's give a shout out to Leonard Steinman. Hello, brother Leonard Steinman, right back at you. Folks, if you have been keeping even the slightest ounce of attention onto the news, you know a little bit about what's going on in Los Angeles, and we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about Shockfest 2020. We're going to talk about December 11th. We're going to talk about nominees, because no matter what happens in Los Angeles, Shockfest has and will always remain alive. It's just what we do. We keep even the dead alive. Ah, nice. Good to see you. The Paranormal Channel. Hey, that's exciting. Thanks for joining us, guys. Kurt Weiser. Yep. That's all there is to say, Kurt. Well, there's a lot more to say than that. And we're going to be talking about that, especially because we have updates and information for all of you. That's what this is about. By the way, guys, I need you to communicate with me today. Comment in the comments. We're going to pop you up onto the screen. We're going to talk about what's going on, and we're going to talk about what to expect, because I need your input. I need your information. It's a little odd out there right now. Let me go over very quickly what we're going to talk about today. Well, besides bringing on the judges, as we always do, Los Angeles restrictive regulations and what to expect for Shockfest. We'll go over those in just a minute. Town meeting, that is right now, all of you. Special guest today, Dr. Dogood from the Mockumentary Institute, who has been studying the formula for the best film festival experience. And, of course, we will be giving out nominees for the Best Writer Award and the Best Actor Award. Very different than Best Screenplay Award, the Best Writer. We are referring specifically to films that have already been completed that have the best writing. That's it. So, with that said, how is everybody doing? Please write in the comments. Things are just as bad in New York. I'm not surprised. New York was interesting. We were in New York a few months ago, actually, especially if you've been paying attention. Los Angeles. Okay, let's talk a little about Los Angeles. We love the good doctor too, Leonard. So if you haven't noticed, LA has been kind of up shit creek without a paddle. There have been quite a few announcements in LA. There is going to be a curfew implemented in Los Angeles County, regardless of any rules and regulations of any venue. And to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, we have, of course, the Magic Castle. Locked in. That's all confirmed, by the way. Magic Castle is still our space. Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing, Michael. It's crazy. Is it literally on fire? Is the mountain on fire? I'd love to know. Write in the comments. Gosh. 94% of California's population is in the most restrictive tier. And what I mean by that, there are 4 color codes in Los Angeles to determine just how bad things are. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. This. Purple is the worst, and the majority of Los Angeles, 94%, is currently in purple. So what does that mean? It means a lot of people are sick, and they have been exposed and are currently diagnosed, and over 7 people a day are being diagnosed with COVID. We're the festival that actively faced and beat COVID. So just to throw this out there, Shockfest is going to happen one way or another. That's not in question. I want to go over information with all of you, and I want to ask you guys your opinion based off the information, what you want to see from us. Yep, that's right, Michael. Yikes. Very quickly, I'm also going to show you what the codes mean. Purple is more than 7 people a day of new cases. Substantial is red. Between 4 and 7, moderate is orange. Minimal is yellow. And to show you that picture one more time. This is the world we live in. It's gotten very normal for us, but it isn't normal for everybody. So what does that mean? It means there's a curfew. That's pretty much ultimately what it means. There's a curfew being placed onto Los Angeles. And, oh, hey, new here from Alaska. That's exciting. Hey, Joe, great to see you. Thank you for joining us. Earl Martin says Watertown, Wisconsin is a hotspot for COVID. Everywhere is a hotspot for COVID. Earl, if you know COVID, you know that. But the regulations are going to be as follows. Restaurants, breweries, all non-essential businesses are closed between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. There will be a curfew. You can do pickup in Los Angeles, or carry out, delivery. A cap of 50% capacity of outdoor restaurants and breweries. There is going to be no indoor events at all. They are not allowing indoors, and there's kind of a weird thing about capacity for outdoor experiences. You can only have 15 people, which doesn't sound like a lot, and it gets worse. Only 15 people that can share 3 households. And what I mean by that is only the origins of these 15 people have to come from up to 3 households. So like 3 families equal 15 people from 3 houses that physically live with each other can congregate outside at an outdoor event. It's very weird. It's very restrictive. And there's a lot of information we don't know because this was just dropped on us. It doesn't apply to the venue in the sense that the venue has their own rules. Magic Castle has their own rules. And I'll reveal this now to you because we are all friends and we are all here. Love you too, Christopher. The rules are insane. We actually have a second. Yep, the Purple Man does reign. We actually have a second secret venue on top of all this. So that's not the problem. It's the venues being concerned about getting in trouble. Now, with that said, I want to hear, what do you guys want to see? And let me elaborate on this a little bit, because as I mentioned earlier, we are the only festival that maintained a live event in 4 cities and 4 states across the country. New York, Las Vegas, Hollywood's coming up, Las Vegas, Amarillo, and Salem, Massachusetts. We found creative ways to make this work. And frankly, it was a lot of fun doing this with all of you. And we're not done. Hollywood's still going to happen one way or another. I just want to hear, are you interested in closing down? Are you interested in still, with this regulation, having an event with 15 people from 3 households, making it super exclusive? Are you interested in the live? I want to know your opinions. So please do comment in the comment section. I want to talk about this all afternoon with all of you. Christopher Maggard says we are getting some harsh restrictions here in Kentucky. It's true across the board. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Shockfest is not done. We are not canceling. That's not the point of this meeting. The point of this meeting is to hear your opinions on what you want to see. You hear the restrictions. I just gave them to you. 15 people with 3 households. I want to know your honest opinions and what you would like to see. Professor Wang, did you just pop into the portal?
Hello. We are having COVID restrictions here.
Yes, that's what we're talking about right now. COVID restrictions in Los Angeles.
COVID is stopping me. COVID is stopping me. I can't get through.
Did you just reveal your secret location that you're in Los Angeles, Wang? I certainly hope so.
Well, we are. We are trying to make this happen. We are planning to figure out the formula so that we could destroy COVID.
That's exactly the point, and that's exactly what we were talking about with our crew here, our audience for the town meeting. You've all been so amazing through all of this. I just want whatever's safe. Thank you, Michael, and absolutely we want this too. Safety is a priority to us, but just like it always has been a priority.
Michael Pickle, we love you!
We love you, Michael Pickle. Folks, this is why we do these town meetings. For you. Town meetings are for all of you to share your input and make sure you are part of the Shockfest experience. I actually want to emphasize something really important that I feel like needs to be addressed to all of you. Shockfest took place the moment you made your official submission. Shockfest has been going on all year round. Shockfest happened in New York in July. Shockfest has happened in Salem in August. Shockfest has been happening in your very living room, in your bedroom, every week, every Friday you meet with us. You are in Shockfest right now. Shockfest will not cancel. We want to know, what do you want to see from us given the current regulations? Professor Wang.
I first that motion and I approve it.
Exciting news. Earl Martin, good to see you, man. I have no problem waiting 2 to 6 months if it means being able to get together in person. That's really nice to hear, Earl. Guys, if you have an opinion on this, write it in the comments right now throughout the rest of the hour. We want to talk to you. We want to hear your opinions on what you would like to see. We haven't made any calls yet. We are just gathering and sharing information, and we want to know what you would like to see from us. Eric Williford, and you don't want to spend a bunch of money in half. Oh, was that COVID? Was that COVID? I think that was COVID. I think that was COVID. You know, I do have a joke about COVID.
Hi there! I'm here right now, and I'm taking over Los Angeles, and I'm gonna do something so special! Guess what I'm gonna do?
Well, that was interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, COVID seems to be infecting our feed right now. That's not fun. I would make a joke about this, but I don't want it to spread around. Christopher Maggard, I think the professional purpose of purposes and legal and safe. I feel that we should hold off until the first of the year and see where the restrictions are. I appreciate your input. Destiny, I want to go to the Magic Castle, LOLR. It hasn't canceled yet. I would like to emphasize that nothing has been canceled. We are just sharing details. Don't worry, Destiny. I'm glad you share your input. We need all of this, folks. We need to know exactly where your heads are at so we can do the best we can to provide the best experience we can for all of you. That's all we really care about, folks. What do you want? Safe is first. Safe is always first. At least fun comes second. All right, folks. So I shared the diagrams. We talked about the color code. Let's bring on let's bring on our judges. We have our good friend who was not on our show last week, but we're very happy to have him here. Through the portal is the one and only Hillbilly Terry.
Cousin Skate Girl, get your booty over here. Come here, girl. Come on. Where's that bubble? Bring those bubbles. Oh, there you go, girl. Hi, everybody. It's Hillbilly Terry.
Good to see you, Hillbilly Terry, and you too, Skate Girl. We saw a little promo of your movie. Finally, you've been talking about
movie. I gotta tell you, you guys see my movie? Who liked my movie? Type below if you thought my movie was fantastical.
Write it in the comments, everybody.
Come on, man. I got to tell you one thing about my movie. I put a lot of heart and passion and soul behind it. Hold on. I got to show it really quickly. Come on. That's passion. Come on now.
That is passion. Passion. You can just see it bleeding out of her, especially from that performance. Good works, Cousin Skate Girl. Oh, look at that. Thumbs up. Oh, miss you, brother Hillbilly. Leonard Steinman's calling you out for being in love.
That's right, brother. Come on, Leonard Steinman. This is a kiss from me to Skate Girl. Get over here, smoocher. Leonard Steinman, your lips are so good, Leonard Steinman.
Leonard Steinman says he doesn't want Wang to get sick because of the good news he shared earlier this week. Nobody wants Wang sick, unless it's me, of course. Isn't that right, Wang?
There is no way I will get sick with my formulaic tendencies. I have figured out deductively, inductively, teleologically that I will not get sick based off of my formula in the back. Check out my formula.
So that's the formula for health. That's the thing that everybody's hunting for these days. Wow, Michael Bergen actually has a statement for you, Cousin Skate Girl. He's asking if he can be the daddy.
Come on, that's what I was wondering right now. I've been wondering who is the daddy. Let me show you her belly. Cousin Skate Girl, can you show your belly? Just a little tiny bit. There's a little pea pot inside there. A little tiny pea pot. A little pee-pee. A little pee-pee-pee pot. A little pee-pee-pee-pee-pee-pee-pee-pee-pee-pee-pee-pee pot.
That's exciting. Harvesting plants are really important, especially in times of pandemic and COVID. Speaking of which, Crispo Biden says, postponing the live event will be a wise discourse. The festival should be sick in best sense of the word. Then Shockfest should go to alternative route as an online fest. I would be down. That's very nice of you to say, Chris. Guys, we haven't canceled anything. I just want to emphasize that. All we did is share some information about what is going on in Los Angeles County, what the county is doing, and we would love to hear your thoughts. These are your thoughts. I'm glad you share them. But we're going to be updating.
I'll tell you one thing right now. I got COVID. Look at my mouth. Look at my mouth closely. I got COVID. And guess what? I'm okay. It's only a flesh wound. That's all, right? Look, I even get kisses from cousin. Cousin, give me your lips. Get those smooches. Lippy, 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 lippy. Lippy, hippy. No COVID.
So you got COVID, but there's no COVID.
No COVID. I mean, I got it, but I don't. It's kind of like political. I got it, but I don't got it.
Excellent. Folks, we are the only festival that held a live event during the pandemic for the last God, the last half a year in New York, Salem, Las Vegas, and Amarillo, Texas. This was in the heat of COVID. That was actually in March. We were following restrictions in New York City. We worked with the local businesses. We worked with Salem and their Chamber of Commerce. We made sure to keep everybody as safe as possible. This is all going to happen no matter what. But we want to hear an idea about your formats, the format you prefer, because we still want a live event. We love live events, and we love you, and we want to showcase you, but we also want to make sure you're happy and you're healthy and you're happy.
Tell you something. I'm COVID, and I want all of you guys to come to Shockfest because I want to make sure I can give everyone kisses and hugs and love and touching and break that 6 feet distance apart. Now start with a hand wash so that we can get closer together.
Wow. Sound advice from COVID himself. Something tells me not to follow anything he says. Chris Maggart says if the Magic Castle's still on, then do a virtual event from there. That's a cool idea. And everything's on the table at this point, Chris. I'm just as pissed off as everybody else. We work our asses off to make sure you guys are happy. Diana Woody, online would be okay. That's very nice, Diane. I appreciate that. Like I said, we're not making calls yet. We're just talking to you. We are sharing information, and we are hearing what you have to say. Continue to share your opinions. We are also announcing something very... Skate Girl, are you all right over there? What are you doing? With that hand over there? What?
Come on. Skate Girl's going to whisper in my ear, and I'm going to tell you what she wants me to say. Skate Girl, whisper in my ear. Okay. She wants to know who the daddy is with little pee-pee inside her belly.
You mean she doesn't know?
No, we're trying to figure it out. Come on, who's going to help us figure it out during this time of a pandemic?
Well, folks, if you have any idea of who has planted Skate Girls in Skate Girls Farm, it sounds like there's a specific crop. Is that what are you like greenhousing or something? I don't know. If you know anything about what you're talking about, please.
I call it a PP.
A PP. Okay, so it's something with vegetables. If you know anything about this, guys, please write in the comments. It's very important. We also have my
mommy. I think I need my mommy to come out here, and I'm excited for my mommy to come out. I hope all of you can make it to the live event because I'm going to give everybody hugs and kisses, and I want to make my mommy's coming in soon. Who wants to see my mommy?
Interesting. Kurt Weiser says hybrid event, in personal, virtual, other fests held in LA are planning to do this in the coming months. That's very good advice, and that's good advice because that's exactly what we've been doing since June and July. We've been doing purely hybrid events, part live, part online. And we did do a live event, like a straight live event in Las Vegas. That was the first live event in Las Vegas to take place since March, actually. That was a Shockfest event, so we're really grateful for all you who came. Shout out to Leonard Steinman and the Mahal brothers, Joe Lujan, and everybody else who was in attendance. Hybrids are definitely on the table, too. Michael Tarantino. Oh, hey, Michael Tarantino. Screw the powers that be. Host the largest event possible. Long live Shockfest. I love your gusto, Michael, and I think you are on the right track. That's where I am. Hillbilly, what do you think we should be doing?
Well, I got to tell you one thing. If you take the word hybrid, the word comes from high. You want to get high first, and then you want to breed. Right, cousin Skate Girl? We want to be high, and we want to breed. So we want to hybrid. Get what I'm saying? We want to hybrid. I want everybody to breed and then get high.
Well, that sounds very scientific. And speaking of scientific topics, we have a new special guest with us straight from the Mockumentary Institute. She has been working on the formula for the best film festival experience. Ladies and gentlemen, through the portal, I'd like to introduce the one and only Dr. Dogood from Mockfest Film Festival. Hello, Dr. Dogood. I can't hear a single word you're saying. Nope, completely muted. That's okay, Dr. Dogood. We're happy to have you here. And I understand you've been working very, very hard on the COVID pandemic, and I know you've been very close and personal with COVID.
Hello? Can you hear me now?
I hear you now, yes.
Oh, perfect. perfect. Oh, it's just a little technical difficulty. As you can see, I'm in my laboratory and I'm in the workshop. I'm looking for all of these special elements to get rid of COVID. COVID has hurt my hand. He's put everybody in a complete frenzy here in Los Angeles. So I'm just trying to find the perfect formula to make sure everybody's safe so we can have our show on December 11th.
Dr. Dugood, I gotta tell you, COVID hurt my right hand too. I've been using it for a long time, and COVID really messed up my right hand all night.
Oh my, he's just getting into everything, isn't he?
Absolutely. Speaking of which, let's bring up those statistics again, folks. 91% of California is in purple. Purple is the worst of the colors. I'm going to share the color code one more time. More than 7 new cases a day means we are in purple. If it's red, it's substantial. It's between 4 and 7 new cases of COVID. If it is moderate, it's orange. It's between 1 and 3.9. I don't know how you can get 0.9% of a person, but there you go. Minimal, less than 1 person a day. Folks, this is what LA is facing. Apparently, in the last week or two, we've had a really crazy spike, and now there is a mandatory curfew taking place, starting today, actually. And after between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m., all non-essential businesses will be shut down during those hours. There are no indoor events. There are purely outdoors, and they are brought down to 15 people. But those 15 people have to be from literally up to 3 households. That's it. That is the current curfew. It has been a crazy monkey wrench. And we want to hear your opinions on what you would like to see from us, because we've dealt with the same kind of deal, if not worse. We dealt with this in New York City, and look what we did. We brought the show to the middle of Times Square. We still have our venue at the Magic Castle, and we actually have a secret second venue as well, which I think it's about time you guys just know that detail. But based off of this, it could put a monkey wrench in our system. Dr. Dugood, you have a lot of personal experience working with COVID. What is your advice on what you think Shockfest should do?
Well, I feel so responsible with that huge explosion, and COVID was born, and I just let him do whatever he wanted. I didn't respect the rules. I thought, because I'm a scientist, I can just take control of the situation. But I guess my advice to everybody is, please, please, please wear your masks. If you don't need to get in big groups of people, then don't. Social gatherings, are fine, but like Jeffrey Macabre was saying, just stay within the family. Very, very small. It's science, right? It's science, but a part of science is hypothesis and guesswork. A lot of guesswork is involved in science, and nobody really knows what's going on. I'm just so excited for Shockfest Spook Show, aren't you?
We all are. Jeffrey Harris is, because Jeffrey Harris says we should take off a year. Very interesting advice. I appreciate you sharing your thoughts. And of course, safety is a priority. So please continue to share your thoughts on this. Destiny Surya has a very different opinion. Just do it. I got flights. I'm going. I love that attitude.
I like that.
Have the event, Randy Mamoli, have the event in the day outside of Michael Myers' house in Pasadena. That's an option. Everything is an option. That's the beauty of Shockfest. Anything you imagine could be reality. We do this all the time, folks. We deal with dreams, and we deal with your nightmares, and we project them on the big screen. So please continue to share your thoughts, because we want to hear exactly what you have to offer. This is a town meeting, folks. A town meeting with all of... Thank you for joining us on this town meeting. This has been... And Dr. Dugood, it's good to see you, too. I understand you've been dealing with a lot of personality conflicts on the job. Is that correct?
Yes, I have, and I'm actually really hungry all the time, and I don't know why. It's as if I'm waking up in the middle of nowhere, and I feel like I'm high, and I don't even...
Hey, everybody. I'm Miss Fortune, and I've taken over. I am so relieved to be out of Dr. Dugood's head and into her reality. Today, I'm going to answer some questions from our viewers at home. Sally from Alabama wants to know, what is the ultimate formula for an amazing film festival? Well, I'll tell you something, Sally. I don't have the slightest clue, but I do know what makes for a good party.
Dr. Dugood, was that you?
I don't know. I don't remember anything. I just see these things being posted online, and all of a sudden, I mean, she looks like me. I mean, I'm a little cuter, I think. She's a bit scary. What happened to her face?
I don't know. You tell me. Leonard Steinman says he's going. He didn't buy 2 games in the end and be the #1 fan just to cancel out. Leonard, I appreciate that attitude. Yes, and by the way, guys, look, we've got your back. Shockfest has your back. Shockfest is doing this for the love of all of you and your work. No matter what happens, we are going to make sure we do what's best for you, and that includes if for any reason there's like an act of God that just completely strikes lightning and everything is done, we'll give you that refund for your ticket. Not a problem. We haven't changed anything yet. We just want to hear your thoughts on what you would like to see. So please continue to share in the comments where you would like us to go with this, what you would like to see from us, and we'll keep you posted exactly what we do. Michael Bergen, I consider myself fortunate to be involved with Shockfest, whether live events or virtual events. I'm on board either way. Shockfest kicks ass. Michael, it's been an absolute pleasure sharing your work since the beginning. Not just with your poster at the poster competition, but also your monster competition and, of course, your screenplay, Lock Ridge. Guys, the best part of this is meeting new friends and sharing your work. Kurt Weiser is in favor of postponing too. That would likely be postponed past end of summer, the way things look. That's an option. I'm not against it, but I'm not for it either. Right now, we just don't have enough information. LA just made these announcements, and there's still a lot of time for us to make a call. And we want to make sure we make the right call for all of you.
I'm trying my best to get that COVID under control, but COVID rests for no one, especially his mommy.
That's right. COVID doesn't rest for anyone. In fact, COVID gets everywhere. Last time
I gotta tell you something right now. COVID got in my mouth. You know that? Look at my mouth. Come here, skate girl. Come on. I need some resuscitation. What's that? Bone? Was that a bone? Did I just see a bone? Hold on. Look closely on my screen. Where's that bone? Oh, it's popping up. Oh my goodness. Whoa, hey, skate girl. I need a break really quickly.
Christopher Maggard says, hey, let's all just drink some Corona with lime and a shot of tequila and have the event. I like that attitude, Chris. A lot of gusto.
Yeah, I love Coronas. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, I love Coronas too. Coronas are my favorite too. Coronas are everybody's favorite now. So, folks, we're getting really close to the space where we got to make our newest announcements. We have positive news as well as shocking news, which we've just been talking about. It's almost time to make the announcements for the newest batch of nominees this week. We're going to be doing this every week until Shockfest Film Festival. September 11th. Hey, Dr. Dogood. That looks like a really complex lab you're in. What's going on over there?
Oh, I'm telling you, this is where I get all of my materials, all of my elements. I've got stock shelves, and right now I'm kind of hiding. I had to run really fast, and I got out of breath. I woke up in the middle of somebody's lawn. I don't even know how I got there, but luckily it was just right outside of my laboratory. So I'm in the basement right now, and I'm hiding.
Dr. Dogood, Randy Mamoli gave some interesting advice, and I'd like to follow up with you on this. Let's just hope these things get better in 3 weeks. Everybody just keep washing their hands and wear a mask, I guess. You actually have a song about this topic, don't you, Dr. Dogood?
I have a song about it. Well, COVID has a song. Yeah, 6 feet
right.
apart. Now start with the hand wash. Mask on. 6 feet distance apart. Now start with the hand wash. I mean, but people, it's catchy. I mean, we wrote it together to make sure that it would just stick in everybody's brain, but people don't want to listen.
Well, I think we got to fix that. Folks, right now we're going to do the COVID song really quickly. Dr. Dogood, lead us, and we will pantomime it. Just tell us exactly what we have to do. And folks, join in right now. If you're at home, join in with the COVID song. This is how to prevent COVID from spreading.
All right, everybody, repeat after me. Mask on, 6 feet, distance apart. Now start with the hand wash. Mask on, 6 feet, distance apart. Now start with the hand wash. Mask on, 6 feet, distance apart. Now start with the hand wash. Repeat after me, everybody. I think he's coming. Mask on, 6 feet, distance apart. Now start with the hand wash. Mask on, 6 feet, distance apart. Now start with the hand wash.
Dr. Dogood, I think you just summoned the Oracle of Film Festivals. Oracle.
Jeffrey, crew, can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can see you. We can hear you, Oracle. It's good to see you.
I know I am not dressed in my normal garb. I am what the children call undercover. I've been searching for that pesky COVID. Do you know he's trying to kill our event?
What was
Is he
that?
here?
I think he is.
Oh, I am not a fan of this COVID. It infuriates me, Jeffrey. You see, he is behind this all.
COVID is everywhere, folks. I'd like to talk.
Will you be my mommy? 6 feet distance apart. Now stop with the hand wash. Don't stop. Hey, it's COVID.
No. See, we don't want your kind here, COVID. Go back to where you came from so we can have our event.
Go back to the laboratory, COVID, sweetie. Look, I got a lollipop for you, honey. Go back there. Be a good boy.
Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, we are sharing some pertinent information about Los Angeles County. Nobody has officially made any calls yet on cancellations, revisions of the show. Everything is still locked in. We still have the Magic Castle. I just made an announcement that we have a secret second venue. This was a surprise we wanted to share with you. And we haven't made calls. This is what this town meeting is about. Today is a town meeting with all of you. Oracle, you look great in that picture. Leonard Steinman says they better practice good hygiene if you want to roll with the Shockfest team. That's right. You have to practice good hygiene, and this is the only way we are going to stop COVID, at least for right now. Gosh, I had a joke about COVID, but if you don't get it, then just be patient.
That was funny.
Thank you, Dr. Dogood. You are my favorite today. Just for that. Oh, Christopher Biden. Ooh, secret venue. Yep, we have a lot of secrets at Shockfest. A lot of exciting secrets at Shockfest. Folks, another thing we've been discussing is tickets. Tickets were sold out instantly. We had a very limited capacity based off what's been going on. Tickets became sold out before any of these information came out. We have the whole gang here. Are you guys ready to make the official announcement for the nominees of Shockfest for the Writers
Wait
Award?
a minute, come on, man. I gotta say one thing. Before we nominate Best Actor, I gotta say, in my movie, I'm the best actor. I mean, I should have got the nomination. Have you seen my performance, man? Here, let me show you my performance here. Okay, this is Oscar-worthy, man. He is a writer, producer, director, actor, musician, photographer, cinematographer, fighter, but most of all, a lover. It's Hillbilly Terry. She skated into my heart as a cousin and ended up as a kissing cousin. We are cousins in love. I repeat, we are cousins in love, but we're only cousins in love. All right, that's my movie, Cousins in Love, everybody. Tell me what you guys think about it. It's a really true dramatic.
Terry, if I may, what exactly are you? What is your end game with the film? What audience are you trying to attract, man?
That's a great question, Oracle. I'm pretty sure. Yes.
I think it's open to interpretation, really, to have met Hillbilly Terry and Cousin. You know, they're just such beautiful people. And it's like a documentary, an ode to their love.
That's right, that's right. You can see love doesn't get in the way of kin, and kin doesn't get in the way of love. That's why this flower here, look at this flower right in my hand. In my hand. See that one in my hand? This goes out to you.
That looks like a delicious chocolatey flower. Leonard Steinman says it deserves an Oscar, so you've got fans. Hey, Pablo Vergara. My cousin is Sofia Vergara, and I'm kind of in love with her, too. Well, that's nice, Pablo. Family togetherness is really important, and it's something we really like to share on this show, especially with Hillbilly Terry and Cousin Skate Girl. They seem to be very, very good friends. Well,
And they're
guys,
sticking to the COVID rules. They're staying in the same household. You know, they're following the rules.
they absolutely are following the rules. That is the rule. 15 people for an outdoor event. We're not no indoor events allowed, folks, in Los Angeles. But an outdoor event, you can have 15 people, but they have to be from literally 3 households, which means 3 different households are only allowed to come. So if it's like 15 people, but 5 different households are the population of the party, it's a no-go. That is the rule in Los Angeles. It's very crazy, and frankly, it's a little unsettling.
How are they regulating it? Is it a trust system? Like, how are they going to know?
That's the
That is a
problem. I don't
very
think they
good
know
question.
either. I don't think anybody knows. Oracle, do not interrupt me again. I don't think anybody knows. I think
I
they're just
gotta tell you, I know. This is how you regulate. I'm gonna show you right now. Oh yeah. My cousin's saying this is how I regulate her. Check it out. Come on, man. I figured out a way to make our love stay together. What do you guys think about that?
I'm pretty sure Gaffer Power's happy. I mean, that plug that's memorable.
That's one way.
Yeah. Joe O'Connell says, lots of drive-in screenings. Joe from Rondo and Bob, thank you so much for your opinion. Joe, guys, continue to write your opinions down on what you would like to see from Shockfest. Based off of these restrictions, we want to hear your opinion. You are part of Shockfest. Shockfest is right now. Shockfest is every day of the week from the moment you submit. We are not a film festival the way you know what a film festival is. It is not a screening. It is not a one-time red carpet. Shockfest takes place the moment you submit your film or screenplay or music video. Earl, I'm sorry. I know you guys have put a lot of work into this festival. Earl, I'm not sorry, and I'll tell you why. Because nothing's happened yet. Nothing's over. Shockfest is alive, and it always has been. Like I'm saying, Shockfest takes place every single day the moment you submit your film. We've been to Shockfest in Salem, New York City, Amarillo, Las Vegas. This is going to happen one way or another. We just want to talk to you about what you would like to see from us.
Maybe we can have it in my basement laboratory over here. Maybe. There's enough room.
I'm in. I think that's
It's
cool.
bomb-proof, too. It's bomb-proof and bulletproof and smoke-proof and COVID-proof.
Dr. Newgood, I gotta tell you one thing, right? I think I want to have it at your basement too, and I'll tell you why. I think right now I'm gonna do the same thing to you what I did to cousin. What do you think about that?
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm a one-man kind of woman.
Well, I'm a one-man kind of woman too.
I don't know if Charles will like that very much. Charles Govey.
Oh yeah, Charles Govey. You know,
Dr. Duguid, are you seeing Charles Govey?
No, I mean, he's got a crush on Hillbilly Terry's got a crush on.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's nice.
yeah. I let the cat out of the bag, but I've been following them. I've been stalking them on social media, and it looks like Hillbilly Terry likes Charles.
I think Hillbilly Terry likes everybody.
hey,
Not
I
as much-
gotta tell you one thing right now. Male, female, I'm equal opportunity. I'm gonna go out there. I'll even kiss Leonard Steinman the way I kiss Skate Girl. Skate Girl, get over here. These are Leonard Steinman's lips right here.
Maybe Charles is the daddy.
Charles might be the daddy. So, Dr. Duguid, tell me a little bit about these personality conflicts that you're having. I know we were talking a little bit about them earlier, but
Well, she looks like me. Miss Fortune, her name is, and I look at these posts online, and somehow she's made her way into my videos, which is weird because I do those live, and I don't know. It's like I feel like it's
I'm Miss Fortune, and I've taken over. Ronnie from North Carolina wants to know, what is the most valuable asset to a film production when making a movie? Great question, Ronnie. Ha! Having a killer catering team is really the best asset to making a film. We all know how actors can get when they're hungry.
was that your advice, Dr. Duguid?
I mean, it's pretty good advice. I'm pretty hungry. I'm eating right now. We got the ramen, But that's my laboratory too, but there's bats and like crazy things in there, and I don't understand. I'm just so confused. Maybe somebody out there can help me figure it out.
Are you saying somebody has been like possibly drugging you and hanging up new decorations like bats and things and then taking them down right before you wake up? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and like fixing my face, like it heals so quickly, and it doesn't. I don't have a sunburn or anything, but I do have some really awesome leather jackets in my closet. I don't even know where those came from, but they're beautiful.
Well, that's fascinating stuff. Hey, Leonard Steinman says that's not him. So at least we're narrowing it down, you know? At least we know that it's not Leonard Steinman getting in your house and interrupting your life.
Leonard Steinman. Did you guys see Leonard Steinman's profile pic? You got to look closely. Jeffrey, just see his profile pic.
No, I did not see his profile pic. Are we going to look at Leonard Steinman's profile pic?
He looks like a model. Yeah, that's beautiful. I love the
It's
skull.
a death-defier. Look at that. Yeah. Leonard Steinman is a death-defier after all. Leonard, we have, you know, gosh, that instigates something. I've been saving this, but I think it's about time we share this with you. For all of you who donated to Halloween Never Ends, we have pieces coming in.
Oh, wow. Can I have one of those? Look at that.
If you get Halloween Never Ends, you may, this is the dice, the Death Defier. If you are a Death Defier, this could be you.
I defy death every day.
You certainly do, Dr. Dogood. Apparently at night, too.
At night, too. I'm so hungry. I don't even know why. So hungry.
Well, Destiny Saria thinks you are adorable, Dr. Dogood.
Thank you. What's that? You're cute, too. I like your picture.
Folks, it's about that time, guys. We need to make announcements of nominations. Are you folks ready to see the nominations for the next
Wait a minute, girl. Destiny Saria, you didn't say Skate Girl was cute. Come on, man. What about us? Come on, aren't we the cutest couple? Touch my head one more time, girl. Come on, rub it for good luck.
I think that goes without saying. You're the cutest.
I do remember her speaking about how cute of a couple you were in Amarillo. She was there.
She was there. She showed up and drove all the way from, gosh, Destiny, where did you drive from? It was like a 7-hour drive all the way from,
Drove from Austin, Jeffrey.
Was she in Austin? Is that where you were? You came all the way from Austin. Wow. That was amazing. And then you drove right back the next day just to come to Shockfest.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Timothy. I think I just got another comment. Aww.
Timothy says, so pretty, doctor. Man, Dr. Dogood, you are popular today.
I'm a popular girl, you know, just me hanging out in my basement laboratory warehouse. Woo! Party!
That's exciting stuff. Well, guys, are you ready for the nominees? It's a time to bring up the nominations for 2 new categories this week. Best Writer and Best Actor. Best Writer and Best Actor of Shockfest Film Festival, folks. This is not screenplay. This is writer of a completed film. The nominations for the Best Writer and Best Actor. Take it away, animated Jeffrey Macabre.
In all my years of working at the Shockfest Horror Factory, 2 of the most popular awards always wind up being between the Best Writer Award and the Best Actor Award. And this year's batch of nominees are certainly bound to turn a few heads, all the way around and off their shoulders. Let us review the nominees for the Best Writer Award and the Best Actor Award of Shockfest 2020. Are you ready?
So this morning, threats came in on Miguel Aguirre's life.
I thought the feds were handling that.
Yeah, well, they specifically requested us to move him to county and keep him on a 24-hour watch.
Boom.
What the hell is going on?
What's happening?
This is the forest where the devil landed when he was cast out of heaven. And at that spot, we'll find the entrance to hell. the Antrim.
You did this! You sent me to all those therapists! This isn't my fault! Oh my God, Brian!
He was a good little boy.
Now you think about what you did.
Rosalie was known to be a rather troubled child. She was always causing problems for teachers.
Eric! Joe!
Trick or treat!
It's Halloween.
The fuck is going on?
Or as we like to call it, Hell Hallows Eve. Can you dig it?
We got 2 riot guns.
5 blocks, extra clip.
There's some tear gas, some knives.
And every co-ed's favorite, pepper spray.
So is this all we got?
This is a jailhouse, not a police armory.
We just gotta make sure every shot counts.
You call me an idiot. Life is a series of patterns. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Bread toasts at 176. I do not see the world. I watch it. Your father knows I'm gonna poison him. I will not die tonight.
When old man Vogel passed, the house was placed in trust for the city, and I came back here, volunteered to keep the place up. No one else wanted the job.
Been a farmer all my life. Dealt with droughts, floods, my wife's passing. I thought I'd seen it all until they came.
Amy!
Good to see you.
Hey! I did some research. It's more of an urban myth.
It's ghost story time. Tell us about Jeb Tucker.
Just an urban legend.
So there's a lot of great company in that class of 2020 for those 2 categories. Gosh, Christopher Maggard, wow. He says, wow, Rosalie, yes, thank you so much. Did not see that coming. Chris, we saw it coming. We're really grateful to be offering you that amazing nomination. Congratulations on that. Sunny Mahal. Yes, thanks for the nominations for Best Writer and Best Actor for Attack of the Unknown. Sunny, it is well-deserved. Such an amazing movie. Destiny Soria, my Vernon George Wells. We love Vernon Wells, man. That was a lot of fun. Congratulations, everybody. Christopher Maggard, congratulations to all the amazing nominations. We got to talk about fun stuff sometimes, folks, even at a pressing day and a pressing moment like this town meeting.
Jeffrey!
Michael Burton says, yes.
I've got so much work to do trying to figure out the best formula, and now I gotta fix my hair, and there's just so much work to do. I have to go.
You have to go, Dr. Dogood. I'm going to put you in a pit full of hungry snakes. I hope that's a place exactly where you're hoping to be. How can people find you on social media, Dr. Dogood?
Okay, go to Facebook and search Doc Do Good, DOC, and then Do Good. And then you can find me on Instagram at Do Good.
Hello. We'll share our social media information, right before we wrap up. Hey, Oracle, it's good to see you. Wonder why you're here, right now, during the time of the Snake Pit.
Jeffrey, I came in late. Could you catch me up on everything I missed?
You missed everything, Oracle. You missed all of the regulations in Los Angeles. You missed well, you didn't miss the nominees, but you also missed the town meeting. The town meeting you were supposed to be a part of, and you failed.
Yes, just run it back from...
There he goes. Into the Snake Pit. Hillbilly Terry.
Come on, man. I got to tell you something right now. I want to congratulate all the nominees, but I have to tell you, I'm the best actor. I'm the best actor for Cousins in Love.
Maybe for Cousins in Love, but you didn't submit it to Shockfest, Hillbilly Terry. That was your mistake.
Well, I'm submitted it to Sundance, you know?
Oh, that explains a lot. Okay. Well, Hillbilly Terry, I hope you enjoy a pit full of snakes. I hope you have a great day.
Wait a minute. Let me take a picture of this. It'll last longer.
Go for it. Okay, you're done. There he goes, Professor Wang. Professor Wang.
Yes.
This was a very interesting show. I was going to say it was a great show, but the news is earth-shaking.
The news is phenomenal because we are going to be the only festival to figure this out. We have the formula to make sure that our 5th event will be more memorable than anything because it is the Spook Show.
And that's the honest to God truth, folks. Guys, this town meeting was very educational. I'm really glad we had an opportunity to speak with you, but the honest to God truth is Shockfest is happening one way or another. And it is going to be the most memorable of the 5 events we've done in 2020. And we are going to love it, and so will you. Professor Wang.
Yes.
Do you have any advice for anybody during these crazy, crazy times of COVID? What to do?
Well, first of all, I really think that the key is to go into the snake pit. The snake pit is the safest place to be at.
It is. The snakes do not get affected by COVID, at least as far as I can tell.
No. Snakes do not get affected by COVID at all.
In fact, a bite from a snake, a hungry snake, might even cure you of your COVID.
Yes, you have to ask the question. Is it better to have COVID or better to have a snake bite? That is the question I have for everyone.
Wang, our good friend, Scoops and Mischief, just said, fuck you, Jeffrey Macabre. Well, fuck you too, Scoops and Mischief. Thanks for joining us today. That's exciting. Folks, Shockfest Film Festival is going to be a very great, great event. Wang, I think it's about time we put you in the portal. You ready for that?
I am.
Okay, Wang. Well, I'll see you next week. Scoops and Mischief says, we miss your ugly faces. We miss yours too. You guys have been touring all over the country. I hope you guys are staying safe. Folks, safety is a really big concern for us here at Shockfest. So do please stay safe. Wash your hands 6 feet distance apart. Now start with the hand wash. It's super important. We will be keeping you posted about the regulations in Los Angeles, guys. Don't sweat it. We are going to do something. What was that? That's a... What was that? Huh. Well, I don't think there's anything to be afraid of. Let's give a quick few shout-outs before we wrap this up. Skip Shea from Seeds, Michael Bergen from Lockridge, thank you for your follow-up and being one of the first 10 to follow up. Thomas Burke from Camping Fun, you were asking about your submission. We're making announcements about submissions and nominations every week. Look on my Facebook page, add me as a friend, and check your emails. We haven't made that particular announcement about your official selection yet. Just keep your eyes on your emails. Jennifer Milne from The Conscription, Kelly Hallmark from Vellum, Jim Morton from Help Me, Danny Ashkenazi from The Telltale Heart, a Music Macabre. You were actually at Macabre Mansion, although I seem to recall you were a couple blocks away from the party. It's a shame. Come on over, man. We'd love to have you join us. Matthew Roseman from The Axe and the Yarn, and a few quick personal shout-outs. Randy Mamoli from The Lost Boys, The New Breed. Thank you for sharing your work. It's been great corresponding with you in emails. Guys, add me as a friend, Jeffrey Macabre on Facebook. Communicate with me. I want to hear how you are. I want to hear what you're going through. I want to hear what's going on. And I'll interact. Chuck Chapman from He Drives at Night and Ken Cohen from Feels Like. If you want to be on the waiting list for tickets for Shockfest Film Festival, write me personally. Guys, it is so limited right now, but we haven't canceled yet. We haven't canceled. We are not going to cancel. We're going to figure something out. If you want to be on the waiting list and you do not have a ticket yet because they are sold out, message me, write me, email me, shockfestfilmfestival@gmail.com. Jeffrey Macabre, tell me you want to be on the waiting list for a ticket. We'll make it happen. COVID. Am I right? Well, guys, this has been a fantastic show. Oh. Thomas Burke says, thanks for the shout out. Thank you, Thomas Burke. Hopefully COVID will not be infecting our feed again. We will be sure to debug this incredibly strange platform that seems to be receptive to COVID-19. All right, folks. I think that's it for now. Scoops and Mischief. Scoops says he will flash you for a ticket. I'm not against it. Go ahead. Congratulations to the nominees, says Michael Pickle. Thank you so much, Michael. Destiny Saria, hearts all around. Lots of cool stuff to come. We had really great nominations today, and of course, great group of people. Thank you, Dr. Dogood, and thank you all. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of the Wang Macabre Radio Hour. Keep your eyes on your email. Keep your eyes on my Facebook. Add me as a friend for news and information and updates. And we will see you again next Friday, as always, on the Wang Macabre Radio Hour.
Hello? Hello? This is Professor Wang. I repeat, if you can hear me, type a message below. Can you hear me? Like I stated earlier, I am broadcasting live from a secret remote location. I am turning you on. My long-frequency, deep-penetrating sound ejector is opening up the portal. We are both coming in for the Wang Macabre.
A certain chick lies underground. She cannot rest until she is found. She's been dead and sort of blue. I'll tell you why and you'll be in too. Midnight and she sighs, he hears the reply with camera.